Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my people right there. I'm back again this evening. We have a very serious and a big topic to talk about this evening. How you guys doing today? Happy New Week to everyone right there. Happy New Month once again to every one of you right there. I'm back again. Let's talk this evening. We're going to have an interactive session right now. We're going to be talking alongside with our brother Stephen Ize-Iyamu, and I'm going to be talking to you people as well in depth. I have some notes I'm going to read as well as we're still talking on the situation concerning Pastor Ize-Iyamu C of O revocation. As you all know, that 18 acres of land were revoked by the governor of Edo State, or rather, Edo State government, that belongs to Pastor Ize-Iyamu. So now, Amagba people have responded, while other bodies have also countered Amagba people on this particular situation. So our brother is going to talk about this as well. He's going to take us all through about it, how we are supposed to see this whole situation that is currently going on. Why me, myself, I'm also going to analyze it in my own view and in my own understanding. My lovely people right there, good evening to every one of you. I'm sorry that I'm not be able to be on air all day. Trust me, I've been on the road since morning. I just got home. I said, okay, let's talk about this. I understand. I don't know if anybody missed me anyway. If you missed me, let me know. not be by mouth. Tell me if you miss me. Make my body they catch me. I know something like tell me I say I miss me like this. You get the way they build. Not feel me. Some people when they watch me now, we're not genuine. Mona tell me so I miss me because I miss Una. What's up, my people right there? Patricia Enofe, my lovely sister, I can see you right there. My lovely brother right there. God's Vision TV, I can see you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, I can see you. Bishop Akere, my good brother, and I see Cyrillon Stepleton. Good evening to every one of you right there. Let's do this together. Now, still the matter we consign Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu. I know say this matter. We go talk we go high our voice. We go still talk we go low the voice back. I don't say this our platform. We know they talk live for year. We know they come to talk based on say we want to see views. We know they come on air because say we want to talk. Everything we talk about here goes with facts. That's why I always say anything that I say on my platform, if you think there's no factual on it, take me to court. Yes, I don't just talk. Whenever I'm talking, I listen to myself. Okay. Yes, Mommy, that's where I say she missed me plenty. And I see other of my people for here. All of them say, if I say make I look the way Nate miss me too much. Patricia Enofe say miss me. I know so all of them miss me. Bishop Ahere. Yes, I know say you miss me. God's Vision TV, my brother. I know say you guys miss me. I day here. We go talk this evening. Don't worry. I go give time for people to talk, to call in. When I never call you. I don't say if I enter line like this now, people don't they call. You know, Mona, you calm down, but the phone is on, but Mona don't call now. Make you understand what you want to talk about. Let's analyze it a little bit. Then you have the understanding of what we're talking about. Though many of you already know what we are going to talk about, but you don't know the depth of the area we want to talk about. My fellow Edo people, so I know say our elder brother, Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu, in the contest for governorship position now for, I've seen that 3 times now, and not 3 times, yes, not 3 times, you know, and unfortunately, you never win anyone. And one thing about Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu be say, Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu no dey talk till tomorrow because Mona no vessel. I dey try make I feel go out. You know, waiting people they talk. Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu na this, na that, na this. To be honest, I'm doing my review. I'm doing my research. I've done a lot of research. I never really see Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu come and they talk. Say, oh, your ho. Say, many of us for social media go ho. Or for grand, those of us they beneath there go ho. It never did. But wait till they baffle me now, be say, you know, say sometimes people know they talk. For underground, they pepper you, not be small. So that one still there. We don't hear so many things. Some people say Governor Obaseki the pepper Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu because he hate him. Some people say the pepper because say na opposition. Some people say the pepper Comrade Tony Kabaka, he pepper this, na opposition he the pepper. Why some people still they say Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu deserve him, he deserve this, he deserve this. Where he see the land, where he see that one. My people, now I will give platform to now today more of my talk. But one thing we're not supposed to know, for some of now they say where Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu get see the land, see this, see that. Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu not be poor man. No. I felt talking the other day say when billionaires they fight, you go shift. Because if their blow meet you, you are finished. Don't say I not tell you. These are billionaires fighting. Although we have executive governor, because in a governor as we speak. But governor or no governor, Obaseki is not a poor man. Obaseki don't be billionaire before he become governor. Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu a billionaire. So where these two people they fight now, how we want to digest this fight where they fight so. Because my people not be small fight oh, this thing not be the way we take the look at, but the thing don't go far. It don't go far. But meanwhile, I go fair let my brother me talk because me get long note where me want read. as I dey read them, I go dey analyze them. The country note and the initial note, I go talk all. In fact, I go talk all of them, read all of them. Make we know where they come from. Amagba people have reacted, right? Amagba people, I know say that Amagba that 18 acres they so where they see so or where they revoke C of O so anyhow what say. So Amagba people, community people, they have reacted. So now this one we want to analyze. We want break them. No say wait till they do for this our platform. Go break them. Make you understand them. Because there's every possibility to say you don't read them, but you don't feel understand. Say so what we call the break them. Now they feel me so. Well, no, look at that. Oh, the same way Governor Obaseki get followers. Now so pastors, I guess they must get followers. So, but we must remember, say, make we not fight ourselves too much for their matter. Make we talk them as it be. Anything where me want to talk today, not truth. Oh, anybody, I know say tomorrow now they go. Some people go fire me, but I know they respond to them. No, no worry. Would they talk them? You know, if we they talk them, the thing be like needle. They choke some people. No, we get the water they talk them. My people, I salute and I see say people are plenty for this comment section. No, I also want to go let me talk today. Okay, say everybody like, give me thumbs up and share, please. Let other people join us. Share. Do me a favor. Bless me by sharing. Bless me by liking this broadcast. I be not be so. My people, good evening to every one of you right there. Yes, we are going to kickstart right now. I see Nosat Duke right there with us. I see Golden Record. I see you right there. I see Ike Man. I see Clifford Osazua. I see my brother Israel Asemota. I see Angela Amufwa. I see Jolly Bemudia. And I see Edgar Nice Osazua. I see Govishore TV again. I see, oh, DJ MTV don't dash me money. Hey God, today go hot. DJ MTV, if I make this shirt, I don't feel on now. I they come higher the entire house. So maybe I just make I on them again because oh, DJ MTV, God go bless you. Oh, see the way they swag for that £5 so you give me so. Because I don't know how you take suffer for your money, my brother. Now God go bless you double. Because if now £1,000 you get for your account, if now £10,000 you get for account, you remove £5, not be 10,000 again. So for you to get the mind to say, may I remove for inside any amount I get for my account, make I give Nigeria wash. Now God go multiply that £5 we give me so times 1 billion times for you. In the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I appreciate that from my heart. Oh, see, oh, that's a big dance now for say make I the give her like this. When I give her like this. My people right there. Yes. Let's do this, my people. You know, let's do this. John, Sonny, I can see you right there. Akato, join. I see you. If I don't pronounce your name well, not Vessel, Sass, Stacy, Christopher. Hey, DJ MTV. Where can I help me find where this DJ MTV day? Oh, Mommy Dastura, are you there? Israel Samota. DJ MTV want to suffocate me now with pounds. See, DJ MTV. See, you are suffocating me. See, I they go down. See, I'm going down. See, you are suffocating me with pounds. Look at me. You are suffocating me. Look at me. Hey, God. Wow. But I said this evening, but I'm not jealous me. Oh, this is not true love. Now, my brother, you they show me so. Not jealous me. Not worry, your time go come. If you see you do your broadcast tomorrow, not worry, the person will constantly give you your money. Show love. Not jealous me. TJM TV. Now God will bless you. And God will bless you. Double, 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 double. You know, and God will bless you. Because I don't know I don't know where you come from. You just come from nowhere. Because I dreamed last night, they say AJ. DJ MTV. No. Wait. DJ MTV want to finish me tonight. DJ MTV say, make we not talk this matter again. He say, oh, make I play music. Make I play music. Oh, DJ MTV. Another 20 pounds. Jesus. I go play music for this one. Hey, God.
This song is dedicated to the coronation of the Amagba of Benin Kingdom.
Wow. I been make una y'all they help me to pray for DJ MTV. Mona help me to pray for her back. Mona y'all they pray for her before I continue. Wow. Mona help me pray for her. I don't get another fan though. Hey. Wow, DJ MTV. Now, God bless you, my brother. I so much appreciate you as you all see me. So, to be honest, this is the first time I did see your name ahead. First time, I believe, because this Naija was family. What we are doing here, we are building families. We are not building followers. Okay, I've said it over and over again. We are building families. It means that followers can unfollow you at any time. Why family? The reason why I'm building family can manage me regardless of any of my mistakes. So DJ MTV has automatically become Naija Wash family henceforth. I'm grateful. I appreciate you. And to be honest, in fact, I'm speechless. Thank you, my brother, right there. Thank you. I don't know who is behind it, though. The gender, I'm not sure. But I'm saying brother. Could be man, could be woman, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. As you can see, all the family there. You see, see the way that they shower you with blessing. I'm grateful. Thank you very much. Right, my people, let's move on. You see, everywhere that is sweet now. You see, I don't want to start out. So I guess I am not vessel. Obaseki not vessel. Say, they can't change this matter now. Now, no matter now, we can't talk for yet. So, but if you're not they happy, you're not if you talk this kind of matter where. You know, since morning, I know they travel from one motorway to another, one city to another, one city, you know. So I know they enter house. I say, no, let me do this. So my people right there, I'm grateful once again to DJ MTV. Now, God bless you, my brother right there, whoever is behind that name there. So let's do this. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. We are going to talk about Pastor Ize-Iyamu C of O revocation. As you all know, that the governor of Edo State don't revoke the C of O of 18 acres land of Pastor Ize-Iyamu for Amagba. So we don't let many people know, say, Governor Obaseki na governor, the first citizen of Edo State. But some people, they are disputing that, though. They are disputing it, saying, no. Some people say, Odion will get power past governor. Some people say, Okayele get power past governor. Some people, if they talk all these things, they talk for inside your room. If they catch you, you know, shame where they take the time alone, now they'll take tie you. Before they talk, you know, so education is very, very important. Even though you don't go school, you can still, there is different way of researching. People will go school, they can research by going different devices, different platform and all that. People will not go school, that they ask questions. That's the form of researching. You will ask your Odion way or Kayele or any of them. Ask question before you talk. Say Odion way be past governor. You know, say I not tell you. If you put yourself a wahala, now you know. But for people who go school, they know the position of governor. That's why they call it executive governor. If na hatred make you talk that one, it's okay. But let mobile assume say na Pastor Ize-Iyamu be the governor of Edo State. You go talk say Odion way big person. I'm not talking like that. Let's assume say na Pastor Ize-Iyamu be the executive governor of Edo State. You will say Odion way get level person. If they talk sometime more they careful. The hatred, the way some people use until they so close, it's too much. No, they calm down. Right, my people. I have a lot that I'm going to read for you people. I think before that, I should read this message first before moving on, before allowing our brother to talk to us. Yes, I think that will be much better. The message, we have lots of things to talk about today. So for some of you who never eat this evening, tell your wife, may go bring food, come. Oh. If you be bachelor, never get wife. Na your mistake be that. Na your mistake. Go by yourself, go kitchen. Go quickly eat plantain and this thing. Oh yeah, bring on any you take cook and food. But if you go marry. If you know so you never marry, if you still be bachelor. But for some of you who don't marry, now tell your wife me go prepare better pounded yam come. In fact, you put me for television. Watch us this evening as we want to talk this matter. How it be. What do we want now the betterment of Edo State? Regardless of whoever that is involved. Yes, that we want. So wait till I talk just now. Make I fair read the message from Amagba people. So then my brother will talk to us. From there, I'll come read the country long letter where they take counter these people. So my people, if like say I go put this one for war, you know, say they like to put on for war. Why I want to put on for war? Make I play this music for now again. Because this music, it get waited day. Wanna wait. Right, my people, I'm back again once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. For some of you that are just joining us right now, thank you very much for joining us. Let's do this together, my people. We are still here to talk about Pastor Ize-Iyamu revocation of C of O by the Edo State government, or rather by Governor Godwin Obaseki. I'm going to read the first one here. A statement has surfaced attributed to the leaders of the Amagba community in which they appeared to express support for the widely condemned attempt by the Edo State government to grab the 80 acres land owned by Pastor Ize-Iyamu in clear violation of legal rights and moral principles. No doubt exists that the state government action is driven by a petty, politically motivated feeling of vengeance, given the timing and other surrounding circumstances. Hence, the unrestrained and total condemnation of the move by right-minded actors and seasoned Democrats in the state and across the country. In suing the statement, particularly now that the matter is now a case of law, these elders have exposed themselves to accusation and possible charges of running afoul of the law of sub judice, which prohibit public discussions, particularly those laced with personal bias and poorly concealed agenda, or issued under judicial consideration. My people, this particular one, so I carry on for people where they support Pastor Ize-Iyamu war. You get the way they take content and arrange them, but I get reason why I carry on like that. But we go read the other version for una. Make una they listen. This one, people of Amagba, now they talk so, and some Pastor Ize-Iyamu supporter, consecrated supporter, their voice they inside as well. So make we continue from where we stop. That notwithstanding, to prevent some of the evident falsehood apparent in the statement from taking root, and to arm or suspecting members of the public with the truth against the onslaught of the disinformation campaign and statement was presumably released to prelude, it becomes pertinent to expose some of the internal contradictions and content therein, and the fact these elders have inadvertently affirmed thereby clarifying further that the case is really a simple matter of abuse of power, uniting with desperate opportunism. Like I talked before, other voice they inside this letter when me they read for now, other voice they inside from Amagba community. Not be so the community for Amagba they talk am, but you get where we they go. Look at they listen. Indeed, they considered that the land in question was awarded to him, Pastor Ize-Iyamu, by the community, effectively retiring and putting paid to the mischievous and calculated lie promoted by the government that it owned the land and that Pastor Ize-Iyamu, by some sleight of hand, restored its ownership from it. No community can preside over no sell a piece of land owned by the government to any individual. This is a fact we call agree on. What was skipped, however, was that a seizable portion of the land now brought into dispute by a vindictive government was given to Pastor Ize-Iyamu by the Reverend Oba of Benin, Oba Eware II. This is a fact known to both the state government and the community elders, that they are refusing to acknowledge or honor it and are in fact laying claim to the portion too, reveals a public disregard and translates into a direct challenge of the monarch ownership of the portion so given. As any true Benin son of or daughter would agree, this is an outrage. My people, we are getting somewhere, like I stated before. You know, say, like I talked about before, I felt let to know, say, Pastor Ize-Iyamu, the person where you go fight, we not go fight back. Especially him a lawyer. I felt talk that one. And I can't still talk and say, when billionaires and billionaires, they are fighting, you better say me you just space yourself. Go far. Because if their blow meet your head, you're in trouble. Let me continue to read. Further, the elders claimed in the statement that the land had not been utilized and is a home to thieves, robbers, rapists, and other criminal elements. It is unclear which land they were referring to and whether they had not been mistaken or confused by the biased they made little effort to hide. Considering that Pastor Ize-Iyamu land in the community is not only protected by a fence, but plays host to several notable structures, facilitating various agricultural undertakings, which the community, Edo State, and indeed the South-South region have benefited from. The federal government, under the End Power scheme, has twice conducted agricultural training for candidates selected across the South-South region on the farm. Similar to other institutions, churches, private organizations, and notably the Edo State government too, they have all sent students and other individuals to the farm to gain practical knowledge and improve their expertise. Hardly could all this be done on a territory supposedly playing host to robbers and criminals. Like I talked about before, person wey they support Pastor Ize-Iyamu, that's why I use the word consecrated supporter of Pastor Ize-Iyamu. Now I can rewrite this thing like this. I don't want to mention name. Now make me go carry that one and read down, because we are getting somewhere. The way Amagba people take write down different from this one, but Amagba people, they say that they support Pastor Ize-Iyamu. We are getting somewhere, my people. Make una wait. I bet they give me thumbs up as they go, because we are getting somewhere. Okay. In fact, As a mark of recognition and gratitude for the attracting development to the community with the farm, not least the completion of a previous abandoned electrification project, Pastor Ize-Iyamu was made an elder of the community despite not being its indigenous member. These are all easily verifiable facts, reports of which are in the public domain, including the portion of the land given to Pastor Ize-Iyamu by Oba of Benin, Oba Eware II, to the knowledge of the community. Are they also asking the government to revoke the same? Is the ownership of the Oba over the portion of land gave to Pastor Ize-Iyamu also in dispute? Okay. For some of them, where they are saying where Pastor Ize-Iyamu get that land and all that, when I listen, if truly there was a case of encroachment and domination as alleged in the statement, how come the community has not approached the court for arbitration instead of doing what could now be reasonably interpreted as manipulating and riding on the vindictive feelings of an aggrieved political character who is bent on using instrument of state to inflict retributive damage on his opponents? My people, now true say Governor Obaseki dey fight Pastor Ize-Iyamu because of saying our opponent or our opposition, or wetin Governor Obaseki dey do na re. Now that one I go call for later. Una dey listen o, una you dey jot am down, una not call later. You dey say Pastor Ize-Iyamu na this, Obaseki na this. You must talk with facts. Now make me dey read this one. You must talk with facts. Okay, we are getting there because they waiting there this letter when me they read to now. They believe that Governor Obaseki is fighting Pastor Ize-Iyamu because say na opposition or na opponent or whatever, or the election take go, then BB come dey. What do they call BB? It means say disagreement. I not like you, not like me. And they take the judge this one. So Bebe could look am. We go talk and fair. Me not there to support anybody. Document where I see for a consecrated supporter of Pastor Ize-Iyamu war. I mean they read for una so. Although Amagba community same message, but he can't put big English for his side.
It's and 19 hours.
Now I say make I can't see read the big English when he can't put for his side. I can't read that for now. Mona for to understand. And a spokesman to Pastor Ize-Iyamu. Once sold the ownership of any possession, including land, changes hands should the original owner run into hard time and in desperate need of windfall. The right approach is to seek inventive means of revenue generation, not devote effort to backdoor repossession of what which has been sold and handed over for yet another auction. It is illegal and immoral. And by instigating and sponsoring this effort, the state government is causing a big dent in the state's investment viability, as no investor commit funds in an environment where laws are treated as secondary to personal settlements and legal ownership of properties are revoked. Frivolously to avenge perceived slights. The voice of elders is important for the guidance and peace in every society. We urge these elders to preserve this moral authority and accorded respect by speaking to the fact and avoid lending themselves to acts of abuse of power in pursuit of personal benefits. Now we get the country one. The country one, now be this one where they from. So my people, now see that one, the way that one take start. Governor Obaseki, beware of Amagba people by Dele Ushe Igbinedion Esquire. I say this fight, the fight not be here. The fight they long, they go. You know, our brother now, Steph Ize-Iyamu, now go don't come finish work, finish. He go finish work after me don't read the country one now for now. Make we go the country one. We don't finish the one. People where they support Pastor Ize-Iyamu. Now people where they support Governor Obaseki, you want it so. You know. Robinson Gbenedo said, Naja wash, wait. I bet wait, make I go borrow dictionary. Not be small, be big English. Now just did this note how they read. So, but I believe see made this Dele Ushe Gbenedo no go see change for us. Because the previous person just now your headache, he already give me headache for you. But any other the right time, we go school, we understand them, we go feel read them, we know the meaning. So make we continue. This one be say, and people wanna they give me thumbs up as we all they go. So thumbs up, wanna they hit them because we go day here for a long time. Today, make we, the time I not give you since I go give you this evening, wanna not worry. So this one now go like this. Okay, make we take 30 seconds break. Make we play our music 30 seconds before I read that one. Okay, my people, the thumbs up. And I not still put on for there. Or I said, wanna give me thumbs up. Okay, more take this. We have about 300 people watching us. Let's take this thumbs up to 100. Only 100 is enough. I don't want to take much of our time. Wanna take and go 100. Thumbs up, my people. Can we have some thumbs up before I read the country one? You know, thumbs up. I they look at Nana. We have 62 right there. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. You know, take the thumbs up further. Take it further. Right, we have 66 right now. Guys are already responding. Thank you very much, my good people right there. Naija Wash family, let's do this together, man. Let's do this. Yes, 69. Now only 100. Only more take and go 100. We'll take another break later to take and further. I'm gonna press on 71. God bless you right there. God bless that 71 people and the people who will constantly press on later. You know, more press, more they go. Yes, we have 72 right there. Press the thumbs up. If you know that they watch me for telly, use your phone to enter Naija Wash. Press the thumbs up, then move on. You know, I'm not saying easy. All this note why they read. So now headache me they get for years now. All this big English where they put for his side, they want tear my head. You're easy. So when I need to put the thumbs up. Now 100, move on. Now 100, I say make your rich more move on. Don't worry, I know they carry they do myself. Once you read the 100, I'll continue reading. You know, me already get a dick for you. Some of them say I go find dictionary. That person, so I'm so big English, they speak. He don't tear my head. I'll go meet and later me can pay for fencing for me because the way it I pray me this Dele Ushe Igbinedion not go see tear my head today, Esquire. 82. Oh yeah, I'm gonna press. We are getting there, my people. Press on, good people of Naija Wash family. Press on. Make they go. Make they press on now. Make press on. I want to start to the read now. I'm gonna press. May you reach that 100. Then we'll take another break again. The next before Mr. Ramato will talk, we'll take another break again. We'll take and go 200. So I'm gonna press on. Because if you want to hear this information today, you must stick with us. You must be here to hear it. If you dribble yourself, say, make you go. Only you go see come back later, come here. Because this matter so it concerns all of us. As long as you are a do son or daughter, He consign all of us. Press the thumbs up, my good people, right there. And God will bless all of us. So I press and so. We're gonna press, I'm gonna press, I'm gonna press up. Yes, we have 86 right there. 87. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I don't practice the way for this the next article I want to read. So be like some of the girl, I don't get another edit now in advance. Because I also big English and they proof. I don't know. Now everybody go school for that those states. I don't know tier person here though. 87, 87, 87. Now they now press some now. God. Now press some, I'm gonna press, I'm gonna move on. 88. We have 12 to go. Press it, press it, press it. The time we are waiting. Yeah, so people now wanna go quick make yourself coffee. And I don't say now my wife the drink for you. So yes. Press and press and press and press and now 91. Just 9 to go. Yeah, just 9 to go. Just 9. 6 to go. Press and thumbs up, good people. Hey, see my people. See, this is what we call genuine love. Genuine love. They will talk, I will listen. I will talk, they will listen. That's so life supposed to be before you do for me, I do for you. So people, you want more you they do. You not be like that. You must reciprocate to balance them. And God will bless you now. Okay, let's go. You don't reach. God bless you. Now, good people of Edo State. Now, the country one where the people with the Governor Obaseki side, right? Now, I want to read for Naso. Then we'll take them from there. Now, I don't start to. Now, there with me. Okay, good. Now, I read. This one are from Dele Ushe Igbinedion Esquire. Say, Governor Obaseki, beware of Amagba people. I write this article because I want Governor Godwin Obaseki to succeed tremendously. He is the governor of Edo State, and his executive decision can help the state move forward. So we must advise him. I may not be able to sit with him at a personal level to advise him, but I believe that he will read this article, as I believe he has read my previous 2 articles on the subject of the illegal and ill-advised accusation of the Ize-Iyamu farm. This one, so not be Obaseki, the support to, but get the way into day because he is a very constructive person. We fair read the article the other day. You know, the resort governor, you know, he get the way into day, in the middle. You know, the support governor, you know, they support anybody, but in your day middle. This Dele Ushe Igbinedion Esquire. He said, let me be clear. I'm not writing this article because of any love for Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu. Year after, called Ize-Iyamu for ease. I hope he doesn't mind. No, I do not have any special love for Ize-Iyamu, as I am sure he has no particular love for me either. He said he don't get one particular love for Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu because he knows say Ize-Iyamu not still love him. So this same person go sit talk say he don't love Obaseki. He knows Obaseki don't love him. So now make me talk and say this man, so this Dele Ushe Igbinedion, so now me doing your day. If he fire Obaseki, if he fire Ize-Iyamu, he get where he take day. But when I listen to him, my people, I agree to now. Make they take him they go. He talk and say, he said, let me be clear. I'm not writing this article because of any love for Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu. Year after called Ize-Iyamu for ease. I hope he doesn't mind. No, I do not have any special love for Ize-Iyamu, as I'm sure he has no particular love for me either. But Ize-Iyamu is an honest and hardworking man, just like any of us. He purchased a large farm for valuable considerations, just like anyone else. By the way, I have sued Ize-Iyamu to court once because of Amagba people. Yes, the same Amagba people who it now seems Governor Obaseki acted to favor when he acquired Ize-Iyamu farmland, purportedly Oyibo don dey come now. Make I draw my shirt before I dey enter this one now. Where I dey just now. Purportedly in exercise of power under the Land Use Act. How did I sue Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu? Well, Amagba village had always been a rural settlement with no access to electricity. Many years ago, a client of mine was awarded the contract by the Edo State government-owned Rural Electrification Board, ROEB, to extend electricity supply from Benin City to Amagba village. The agreement was that he would work, after which the work would be assessed. A certificate would be issued by the government engineers based on the work he had done. The government would then pay him the assessed sum to enable him commence with the next phase of contract. Seemed straightforward enough. My client spent a fortune performing his side of contract. He planted poles and strung electric wires from Benin City up to a point along the Amagba village road. Then asked for assessment and payment to enable him continue. An engineer from the Ministry of Work assessed the level of work which my client had done, quantified it in Naira terms, and issued the relevant certificates. But despite repeated requests, pleadings, meetings, effort, no payment was forthcoming or made to my client by the Edo State government. We are getting somewhere, my people. Several years passed. My client was unable to continue the contract due to the lack of funds, and the government failed to make payment. Eventually, the state government lost interest in the Amagba village electricity project. The village remained in thick darkness due to the stalemate with no solution in sight. Then entered Ize-Iyamu. He established his farm at Amagba village on the presently embattled 18 acres farmland. And he desperately needed electricity to power his farm and equipped. So Ize-Iyamu approached the then National Electric Power Authority, NEPA, and got the contract re-awarded. The remaining part of the electrification contract was performed and light was connected to Ize-Iyamu farm to Amagba village. Ize-Iyamu was celebrated, feted, and eulogized by the Amagba village people. The people were ecstatic with Ize-Iyamu's help. In case you are not understand, the government failed to put light for Amagba. Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu now needed, after he don't get purchase the land or he don't get that land, he don't put farm for there, but he needed light. You know, if he put light for inside only the farm. During the time when he want to bring light, come in farm, he can say, may you use the church mind, may you to give light to the whole Amagba village. Now, so that they talk for you. Don't go quote me wrong later. Now, it was celebrated by the Amagba people, Amagba village people, and Amagba community. And we'll take on like that. So it was that we sued Ize-Iyamu along with NEPA. Honorable Matthew Idoarekeme, the then head of Amagba village, and others to a court. Many meetings were held in attempt to settle the case. Amagba representatives attended. The position was that they were in dire need of electricity. Ize-Iyamu made it happen. They didn't care how he did it. As far as they were concerned, he was their hero. And they were very loud, even brash about it. They praised Ize-Iyamu to high heavens. Ize-Iyamu did not even attend any of the meetings, nor did he need to. The Amagba village people spoke for him, calling him their illustrious son, or such similar words. Not one person had any unkind thing to say about Ize-Iyamu. This one what we did, so in fact, praises were raining upon Pastor Ize-Iyamu because of that darkness. We can't remove Amagba people come out. So one of the Yeramu. Such was the state of affairs until one day I received a telephone call from someone who introduced himself as a son to my client. He informed me that my client had unfortunately died. Without my client or any substitute child, I could not continue with the case. You can imagine my surprise, therefore, Your Excellency, to read the press statement by the same Amagba village people, practically accusing the same Ize-Iyamu of dominating them over the years in relation to the land, and even suggesting that it was not the entire 18 acres land that had been allocated to Ize-Iyamu by Amagba village. What this our brother is trying to say here is that Amagba people, when he praise Ize-Iyamu, say he give the light, he remove them for darkness and everything. Now, the same Amagba people, now they say 80 acres where Pastor Ize-Iyamu acquire, so, or he gets, so, or where they in possession, so, they say not be all of them, they give him, they say now some of them, they give him. They don't know how to make him become big like that. As they talk him, now they read, so, I know say, not, now make former, I'm gonna take me to court, I talk him. That's the way he talk this one now. His name now Dele Ushe Igbinedion. Olehin na Yoruba, Olehin na Igbo, Olehin na Benin. Dele Ushe Igbinedion. Now he talk so. The same Ize-Iyamu, who was Amagba's celebrated son just a few years ago, is now the dominator. I was flabbergasted. Now get the dictionary there. I know it be flabbergasted. Hey God. When I own a dictionary, I felt when I just say these two people, so why they read their article, so I very clean my eye because like I say tears they come out from my eye. The way they tell me, in fact, I get headache for here, but let me continue. Make I go find that flabber this thing just now. I was flabbergasted. Hey God. So I had to write to Governor Obaseki to beware of these Amagba village people. The way Amagba village people are praising you, my respected Governor Obaseki, is similar to how they praised and sang for Ize-Iyamu not too long ago. One could even say that they praised Ize-Iyamu, their son, louder than they are praising you now. What our brother here, Mr. Dele Ushe Igbinedion Esquire, is saying is that Amagba people don't praise Ize-Iyamu tele before. Now Obaseki they praise now. So if they try tell Obaseki now, say be careful, Amagba people. He said anything will come from there. He be how he gets. When I know any person will come from Amagba wepe, when I know say he get where they take day. When they let us they know for comment section. Because either they talk now say Amagba people, they be like chameleon. They go be like this, they go be like this. Now Dele Ushe Igbinedion they talk am. In fact, make I read that article, make I read that paragraph again. Mona say no, say no be me they talk this thing. No. He said, the way Amagba village people are praising you, my respected Governor Obaseki, is similar to how they praised and sang for Ize-Iyamu not too long ago. Once could even say that they praised Ize-Iyamu, their son, louder than they are praising you now. So by necessary corollary, and even without exercising the gift of prophecy, one can predict that in a few years' time, when you would have left office, the same Amagba village people who are singing and dancing to your praise now will also sing a melodious. Hey, wait. Make I read that place again. He said, the same Amagba village people who are singing and dancing to your praise now we also sing a melodious song calling for your crucifixion, maybe over these or similar issues. Your Excellency, it is common knowledge that Amagba village people, like most communities in the Benin City area, have sold off all their lands. The docket of most courts are littered with land-related litigation from there and other places, hungry for more land to sell. They are predictably eyeing the 18 acres of land which Ize-Iyamu is suing for agricultural use. They now reason that Ize-Iyamu has never used the land, but that it is now a den of thieves and bad people. Well, I do not believe them, and neither should you, sir. Power is transient. Just last week, Abba Kyari was Nigeria's super policeman, but today we understand that he had been suspended by the Nigeria police authorities pending investigations. He is now wanted by the American Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, for helping to facilitate fraud. The reason why he talk that one as a reference, say any position where you did today, like the one we talked that yesterday for be the voice today. Why I say some people will take position that will look down on you. And I'm making you talk and say power is transient. Me say power will be forever. You get where go reach, go your Ben Jones, get waiting a day. You know. So my people, before I continue there, I bet make una give me thumbs up. We could take this thumbs up to, we have almost 400 people watching. We'll take this thumbs up to 200, I beg. Before I continue for that, 200. Thumbs up, my people. Thumbs up. Oh, wanna give me thumbs up. We'll take on to 200, my people. We never even start to. We never start. When I don't put on. We never start. If you know say you don't tire, you'll go bed though. Oh, don't worry. We must finish this matter today. We go finish and we go analyze and the one I go understand. Make una press thumbs up to 200. I don't pause this reading. Mona take and go 200. Because I 120 did there now, only 80. We have about 400 people watching. Mona take and go 200. Thumbs up. Make we move on. Thumbs up now, my people. Thumbs up. Why not they put the thumbs up? Make I play music for now. Mona put the thumbs up, I beg. Thumbs up, my people. I'm gonna press. Thumbs up. Press on. I'm gonna press. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, my people. Thumbs up right there. Thumbs up, my people. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, my people. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Make una share, make una share. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, my people. Thumbs up. Right, another £5 gift from DJ MTV right there. DJ MTV, thank you very much for this. We appreciate you. I don't know what I do today where I take deserve all this thing, all this money will take bless me today. I just want to say I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. You know, DJ MTV, thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate you, to be honest. You know, for the first time I'm seeing this person, I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you for this gift. You know, I'm grateful and I pray God Almighty replenish back your pocket for you, the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. My people, right. So we go round up for here, make we listen to our brother, Mr. Ize-Iyamu. You know, now make we round up with waiting. I bet me gonna help me thank DJ MTV for the comment section, my people. You gonna help me thank him. Gonna help me thank him, beg. For the comment section, I beg. You gonna help me appreciate him. You know, because he got to try for us today. We're not be small. You know. Now, according to Dele Ushe Igbinedion, he don't talk and say power is transient, just like weak Abakari was Nigeria, whatever, and it was arrested. Now they don't demote and all that. So he can say his prognosis is not very bright. Who could have foreseen that Abakari will fall into trouble so soon? Now in the talk, so say power not they last forever. For some people who believe say that to get power, may they humiliate everybody who near them. No. Now all is temporarily. You know, they last forever. And now they try to talk for a year. He said this is why it should be used with discretion. I rest my case. Dele Ushe Igbinedion Esquire is a lawyer and public affairs commentator. For comments, suggestions, or inquiries about this, in number they there. But meanwhile, I want to make una listen to how our brother want to finish this work now. I want to finish this work now, Mr. Ize-Iyamu. Make you listen to it. I dey here. I go open phone line, but make una hold on first before we start to the call into this show.
Your brother, your friend, your man is Steven. A very quick one this morning. And as I did, I just did my also go and try to also quick, you know, more time wait for no one. Okay, guys. Because now they no more say get there, and so I have to just quickly run down to monitor what I'm doing on ground. Having said that, let me quickly just jump into this very particular topic that I put up. You know, I told you guys when I did a video on the revocation of C of O's, and I give you reasons why the government can revoke C of O's and all other things. And I said I was not going to say anything concerning Pastor Ize-Iyamu's revocation of C of O because I have not been able to get, I've not gotten a clear story on what actually transpired between the Amagba community, Ize-Iyamu, and the state government of Edo State. Yesterday, I saw a news on, I saw a publication on the social media, a letter actually written to the governor of Edo State by the Amagba community, signed by the Odionwere and many other elders of the community. And having read through the letter, I also saw another one written by one barrister, Uche Ibinedion Esquire, an open letter to Governor obaseki, also narrating the event that actually took place prior to that very particular land issue. Guys, I'm going to dwell on what I read. So, point of correction, guys. I want to make that point very clear. I'm dwelling on what I read. The two letters that I read. So I'm going to dwell on those two articles, and based on that, I'm going to make my own point. So if I get any other, contradicting or contravailing information, I'm going to come back here again and reopen this discussion. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to do. Now, on the letter written to Governor obaseki, like a letter of appreciation by the community of Amagba, they actually thanked the governor for coming to their aid. They thanked the governor for revoking the C of O of that very particular parcel of land, which is about over 18 hectares. They also said in that letter that Ize-Iyamu became
Okay, responding to Osaze moving higher. Osaze, my brother right there. The person that is talking right now lives in Benin City. He lives in Edo State, like you have stated. And those two letters that we've read to you, the people who wrote it, they live in Benin City and they live in Edo State as well. Okay, so me that is presenting it to you, me the UK. But in Nigeria, me still they stay as well. So I believe say that one answer your question. And you talk as APS way there, those states that I go know more about this matter than what you are trying to say. I just wanted to respond to you there, my lovely brother.
a dominatory force at Amagba community that is not dominating them as a people. They also wrote the letter that area had become den for thieves, kidnapping, raping, and all sort of social devices. And because of that, they've also called on him to actually come forth and do the right thing, but he had not actually acted to their plead because of his political connections in the corridor of power. They also wrote in that very particular letter that he actually acquired that place for School of Agriculture, and they didn't say acquired. They said they gave him. That was what they gave him. That place for School of Agriculture for economic development, which he had not done. And so therefore they wanted him to vacate the place so they can develop that part of the community. When I read that very particular letter, something was missing. Something was missing in that letter that made me want to come and talk about it. I'm a very transparent person. I'm a guy who stands for justice. I'm not a political hallelujah boys, because I don't believe that the government can be able to make me who I want to be without me not first of all making myself relevant. Based on this mindset that I've already created for myself, what was missing in that letter is they could not dispute the fact that that land was bought. Not all, but some part of that land was actually bought by Osage Ize-Iyamu. Guys, listen very carefully. We need to throw politics out of this. Let's face reality. There is on ground. If a man decides to buy a property and due to some reasons, which I don't know, could not develop the property as at when due, it is not enough for a C of O to be revoked. Like I said before, except the government has interest on that said parcel of land and the government want to make good use of that place for economic activities. Since that property is lying fallow without being used for the said purpose. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. The part of that land that Osage Ize-Iyamu bought with his money should be left for him as his personal property. The ones that the community gave him because he was trying, or he promised them he was going to bring development to that area, that the community can revoke and reclaim because it was a gift that was not documented. Yeah, the land in question is actually a forest in that area. It has made that very particular boundary between Amagba and Ubo undeveloped. There's no doubt about that. Most of us live in that environment, so we know the atrocities that is being committed there in that area. There's no doubt about it. But that is not enough for his property to be claimed from him without not telling him the basic reason why. I know.
So my people, like we said before, we are going to say it how it is. Regardless of whatever. I'm not a politician. My channel does not belong to Governor Obaseki or Pastor Ize-Iyamu, but we are going to say it how it is. As you are hearing it now, you know, those are talking from beginning, say, I be what they talk. And if this one are really oppression, at the end of this video, una go know. If not be oppression, at the end of this video, una go still know. We are getting somewhere. Okay? Because the way it be so, I felt talking. So people say Governor Obaseki, they beat all opposition. Some people say, no, if they do according to law. Some people say, let's get this right. Make we talk how it's supposed to be. Now they talk so. Mr. Riamato is in Niger Watch family. He's saying, I can talk our platform with the talk IB. So make una hear him.
No, by law, when a certain parcel of land or even a building is being used for criminal activities, the government can take possession of such lands or such building. But it must be stated clearly in the revocation or the seizure of such property, the reasons behind why it was being seized. So my take on the revocation is this. I am begging the governor to take away any political undertone. There is a political undertone in this very particular revocation of the land that belongs to Ize-Iyamu. Should please, sir, reconsider, reinstate. Let Pastor Ize-Iyamu goes to the committee that you're going to set up to defend these very allegations over the unused and the undevelopment of those lands. Let the government give Pastor Ize-Iyamu an ultimatum of a certain time, 1 year, 2 years, to develop the land, or the government will take possession of the land for economic use. So when I read through that letter yesterday, I couldn't actually see where it was stated the land belongs to the government. That was what caught my attention. That makes me to come out here and speak. If it was written that the land actually belonged to the government, I wouldn't have said anything about it anymore. But when I saw the letter that was written to the government of appreciation, there was no way it was stated that the parcel of land was actually the government-owned land. The only way I saw the government has the authority to actually revoke such a property is because of the social devices that was surrounding that very particular property. Okay, so that was why I said, okay, this is not the way to go for me. I'm a guy who believes in justice, equity, and fairness. So I felt, okay, this is quite not okay. The issue would have been called if that is the reason why. As far as the land does not belong to the government, like I said it in my video, it does not belong to the government. It's a private land. Then, because of the atrocity that is being committed on those properties, he will be called to come and defend why he had not been able to develop that area based on his promises while he was purchasing those properties. Then a time frame would have been given to him to actually go and do the development. Then when he fails to not carry out that time frame, then he have just fallen short of the original agreement he now had with the state government and the community of Amagba. Revoking the property entirely on the basis of the series of petitions or protest letters written to the government based on the atrocity that is being committed around that area, to me, I would say, it was not done in good faith. When I listened to this barrister Uche, Ibn Esquire, he made a lot of things, how the land, how a contract was actually awarded to his friend or to his client who was supposed to bring light on our community, how the guy did it to a certain extent. The state government refused to pay the guy, and the guy abandoned the job, and Pastor Ize-Iyamu came and brought light to Amagba community, and how, I don't know why he brought light, maybe he brought light because of the property that he bought. So that's all I want to know, because Ize-Iyamu is not speaking. It's actually making it a little bit difficult for some of us also. Okay? if your land or your property is being revoked by the government and you are a public figure, a well-known public figure in the society, what you ought to have done is to release a publication to make the matter straight. I bought these lands from the community. Make clear your documentation of purchase from the community, not the C of O. Okay, there is what we call the allotment documents from the community. You now have the deed of transfer. These are the basic first fundamental documents when it comes to land issues. Because when you have these ones, that's when you can be able to do the survey and also get your C of O. Without this particularly when you are buying more than one land, the community always give you an allotment paper stating the meters of land that you are being allocated. Because if Pastor Ize-Iyamu actually want us to, because like I said, policies is different when it comes to governance. Okay, but it's making it difficult for us because he has not been able to actually explain or to come out to buttress some fact to us to understand what's actually transpiring. Like now, I'm only talking now based on the side of the Amagba people. Okay, I'm just talking on the side of Amagba people. Okay, and also on the side of the other guy, for who came out, that is AUG. Okay, guys. So he brought light. The reason why he brought the light, that we don't know. So he brought light to Amagba, and they praised him to high heavens, beautiful. And now they are not even also crying, crucify him, But the issue I always want to know is between him bringing light and getting light to Amagba community, what was at the middle? Was it the light that they brought that brought the agreement that they signed with him to give him those lands? Was that the center where how the land came into being? We must need to ask some questions. A POI for diaspora for POI. Listen, guy, I don't know who the person is, but the truth of the matter is when we are dealing with issues, we must deal with issues squarely. If you don't deal with issues squarely, we will begin to mess around things. Okay? If he doesn't have anything to say to anyone, doesn't have anything to prove to anyone, then you guys should not also have anything to say to anyone when people talk on what they know or what they hear. No human being. Listen, guys. One thing with Nigerian politicians is with our people is this: we make some people feel as if they are God. Nobody is a God. Nobody is a God. Okay? If your property is being revoked by a government, you speak out. Let the people know the position of things. If you don't speak out, it just shows it's a sign of acceptance of whatsoever that have transpired. If you want to be a man with a clean hands, you must always come up to make. You're not going to defend yourself. Present viable documents, and that ends it. So let the people now judge on your behalf. If you say he has nothing to prove, then you don't even have anything to say to people who are castigating him for taking Amagba's land. If he bought the land, it's just a proof. Like I said before, I do farm. I'm a farmer. I have hectares of land that I bought, that I farm with. So tomorrow somebody's going to just come up and take my land from me. I'm going to say I have nothing to prove to anybody because I'm in the corridor of power. That is wrong. And that is the mentality we need to stop in Africa. That some people are bigger than no, nobody is bigger. No, C of O is not a viable document, sir. C of O is not a viable document. I can prove that to you 100 times. If you follow me on my wall, I have made a very clear distinction between the C of O and the first document that involved purchase of land. You can do a C of O because, listen, the diaspora guy for POI. I think I need to educate you, sir. Pastor Ize-Iyamu was in the corridor of power just like Obaseki, just like Oshomole, just like Obudu, Shaibu, and all of them. Many of these people took government land. They did a C of O for it. You know that. Many of them took government lands. They did a C of O for it. Basically came and revoked it. Oshomole also revoked many C of Os during his time. So C of O is the last lap to land ownership. The first lap to land ownership is what we call allotment document from the community. Guys, we should not try to brainwash people from the fact. The first document to land ownership is allotment paper, or what we call allocation of plot of land to developer. That is the first document of ownership. It is that document that will not give rise to the deed of transfer. That will not give rise to what we call the deed of transfer, which is the second document of ownership. Without the deed of transfer or the allotment paper, you cannot do a C of O, sir. You cannot even do a survey on the land without these two documents. I deal on land. I'm into real estate, so I know what I'm talking about. If you read the article, they didn't say he bought. They say it was allocated. That's why I'm coming out to make the matter clear, my brother. They didn't say he bought. Go read the article that they wrote. It was allocated. That's why I said, okay, if it was allocated, he didn't buy. They had to be a proof. They've already made their point clear. If we have to debunk the point that was made by these people, either he do it to the general public or he goes to court. That is the two ways it's done. If you don't go to court when there is a revocation of your property, and you are not also going to tell the society what is happening to you, then no one is going to pity what is happening. So if you are guys actually advising him wrongly in this part, it's the wrong part to go. And like I said, I'm not here to play politics. Yes, I was against him during the election, but this time around, I'm here to make things clear, because many of us in diaspora, we have hectares of land in each communities in Edo State that we bought for farming today. Tomorrow, development might get to those communities, and those lands might not be taken away from us. That is why those of us who have understanding of how land issues are being dealt with in Edo State today, we are educating the people on what they need to know. If you don't have an allocation a document, or what we call an allotment document, which is also known as Oba's approval, when you are buying more than 100 by 100 plots, my brother, you are at risk. If the OJ did not give you paper to state categorically how many plots of land was given to you, that letter paper, that's what I'm talking about now. That is what we call the allotment paper, sir. I'm telling you. So you just made my point clear. That is what is called the allotment paper. The amount will not be stated, no. The amount is stated on the deed of transfer. Come on. The allotment paper is just to tell you that the community actually allocated this plot of land to you. Then that allotment paper is what you take now to your lawyer, who will now prepare a deed of transfer on that paper for you. Then you now take both the allotment paper, which will now be photocopied and added to your deed of transfer. You give it to a surveyor, who will now survey the land for you. Then when I get into C of O, you're going to take the surveyed land, the deed of transfer, the allotment or the allocation paper, which is now called community letter paper today, will now be taken now to the Edo GIS to seek for certificate of occupancy. So you see that these things are just prerequisites into getting a C of O. So C of O is the last stage. That is why you might have a C of O today and it can be revoked if the owner, the one who takes it to court, is able to prove to you that the land actually belongs to him. I've made this clear in series of my videos. It can be revoked. So having a C of O is not the finality of it all. Even in this government, they've revoked some C of Os. Even in this government, in obaseki government. Not that of big men. I mean commoners who actually fraudulently bought land, people's land. And the people came up to court and they proved it beyond every reasonable doubt that the land actually belonged to them. And that very particular C of O were revoked by obaseki government. So guys, when I talk with great authority. I'm not the most intelligent guy. I'm not the most smart, but I don't come out on here without making a very valid point. So if Ize-Iyamu gave them light, was that the yardstick for him being allocated those lands? That's the question. Okay, that's the question. So if that is not the case, like I said before, Ize-Iyamu should go to court. I will go to court if my land is revoked and I have documents to the point that I bought them. Let me also say something here, guys. Some communities, when they are giving you land, go and check. Go and check, guys. They state time frame on the land. Particularly if you want to tell them the land is for a certain purpose, they give you time frame on the land. Go check. And if you don't meet up with that time frame, therefore the acquisition of that land becomes null and void. Yes, guys, go check some communities. Particularly when you are buying a very big parcel of land, tell them, okay, I want to come and do this, they will not give you time frame.
It's
Between this and this time, this land should be developed. But if you fail to do it also, the community can also revoke the ownership of that land. So that depends on the agreement that they had. I'm not here to support what Amagba community wrote right now. No. I'm here to actually say, if that was all that they said, we need to get more facts. Because it is too lame. It is too lame for them to take such a decision in case it's against Ize-Iyamu. That's my point. But if Ize-Iyamu feels that he's being ill-treated or is being wish-hunted because he's a political opponent of the governor in power, I said in my video, he should go to court. He's a lawyer, for goodness sake. He's a barrister in law. He should go and actually know what to do. And that's why for POI, go and watch my video on revocation of C of O's in Pastor Ize-Iyamu as a case study. Go watch that video. I explain all these things for you there. It's on Nigeria YouTube. You can get it there. It's also on my Facebook wall. I explained that clearly, everything there for you to everyone to listen to. You know, my show is not to just talk my show. You know, to make people to understand what I am doing. Okay, guys. So that is a clear thing there. So If Ize-Iyamu brought light to our community, and that was the reason why he was giving the land, it will be stated on that paper. That is enough for him to challenge the revocation at the court. Now, let me also say something. There are different ways of purchase of land in those days. There are different ways. You bring development to a place, they give you lands. Like now, all these developers, they say, buy 10, get one free. Yeah? You heard them on radio, on TVs. Buy 10, get one free. Buy 10 plot, get one free. So the one you got free was given to you. You didn't pay for it. But because there was a condition for you to get the one, that makes it clearer that you have a point. You can defend that very one plot in the court of law. Okay, guys? You see Pompeo, man. So I want us to do things the right way. Even when we are trying to defend our own person, we must try to make sure we show the guy the right way to go. Not like we push it out. Yeah, like I said, there might be a wish hunting. Yeah, well, nobody knows. So that is why he needs to make us also understand. This land we bought by me a few years ago while I was in government, actually paid them a certain amount of money. These are my proofs. Then you are as good as did to go. He's a barrister. He knows the consequences of not having those documents when you are buying land from a community. He knows that. He knows the consequences. So wherever it is, I know this oath is going to generate for a very long time, and we believe strongly that we will be able to know actually how it goes. So when I read the Uche Igbinedian's article and all that and that, I didn't take that so seriously. The reason not that the article lacks merit, no. I didn't take that seriously because I just felt that that wasn't enough for the government not to have revoked the C of O. There are many things that is underneath it, like the crime, like the rape, kidnapping, and all sort of social devices that is being perpetrated in that very particular forest. It's actually a forest. Okay? It's actually a forest. It's actually a forest. And if that is the case, that is what Pastor needs to prove that never happened. If that happens, the government has the right to revoke a C of O because of the activities being committed in that place. I give you an example. If they kill someone, they kill people continuously in an uncompleted building, the government might decide to take over that completed building and make it government property because of the crime that is being committed there. Maybe the owner is unable to complete the development of the place, and he has now made the place to become a den of robbers and kidnappers. That's another part of the law that will give the government the right to do what obaseki had done. It's simple, guys. He needs to go and prove to them that this is not true. That's how it is. If he's not given a fair hearing, he should go to court and defend the matter in court. Okay, guys, I need to run right now. I need to run back to work. Yeah, so let me quickly just throw that in this morning so that you guys know that I'm following the case head log. I'm not relenting on it. I'm trying to get a very clear information that I can bring out to the people. I don't want to play politics with things like this because I have a lot of my brothers in diaspora who buy lands everywhere in Benin. So I'm wondering, if it's going to be a witch hunting affair, or it's going to be a thing that it's not ought to be, so that we don't praise, someone, and that's another person coming to power tomorrow to take the same, drastic actions against us after we have labored, overseas, coming back here, and someone to take away what we've labored for. Okay, guys.
All right, my people, right there. Yes, that was it. I patiently wait, make we hear our brother finish. Some of them have been done the call since one and obviously I not carry because I don't wanted the broadcast to be interrupted. You can call in right now. The phone number is provided there for you. What is your own take on everything where you don't hear since? Do you think the governor is doing the right thing to sanitize the state as a governor? Or do you think the governor is doing whatever he's doing to oppress Pastor Ize-Iyamu? Your opinion. Now we need now. We don't do our own part. We don't analyze them. We don't talk to you. So we'll start to the year from Edo people for abroad and all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Yeah, my name is Patrick. I'm calling from Asia.
Oh, Mr. Patrick, thank you very much, sir. Go ahead, talk to us, sir.
So I listened to that young man, the way he elaborated on the issue.
Yeah.
There are certain things that are mixing. We all know what is Amagba.
Yeah.
Amagba being an epidemic of land trouble. To acquire land there is a very difficult thing. If you are not care, not taking, you have problem there. We also know that Matthew Ken, who signed that paper, is a close ally to Gon Obaseki.
Okay.
What I've been told, my family voted for Obaseki. I am his fan, but this is out of it. Let God speak. If we begin to, because of law we have for someone trying to cover him in regard of anything he does, we are trying to make him a tyrant. You understand?
Yeah.
The document he read, the Amagba people wrote, I've read it too. The Uche this thing, I've read it too. The reason stated by the state government, I have read it too. There's no substantial reason of taking that land.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is political wish out. Let me tell you, according to that guy, if you say allocation, there's no way a community will allocate you for. There's a different way you buy land. You can buy land, acquire land by different means. Maybe exchange of goods or exchange of favor. But document will surely shows. That is why we have document to back it up. We always shows that you bought that land. There are ways you buy land. It may not be cash. It may not be physical cash or liquid cash. There are different ways we buy land. But just give me time and so that we can analyze these things.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, there are ways we buy land. But if the document is there, because the document is there, has genuine document, that is why the government is revoking it, because he wants to use it, right? If there is no document, the Amagba will just claim it immediately without even the government interfering. The government will just claim it without even revoking your vote. Because there is a valid document. That is why it's revoking the seal of vote. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You understand? It's like you are claiming you don't have a document in a land or in anything. So there's no way you can claim as the owner. You'll be fragile. Your claim will be fragile. You can't hold water. But this, because the government knows that he has a document, that is why he is revoking the land, not because it's a government land or he stole the land, he forcibly acquired the land, or because he wants to make use of it. You understand? That's number one of the thing. Then he said, according to that guy, he said, The reason why government will revoke land is because if there's criminal activities, my brother, that place is center. I mean, it's almost like a center. So if there's a criminal activities, the community itself can filter out the criminal activities. That is the duty of the government as executive, security, what do you call it, as the chief executive of the state, chief security executive of the state, to fight what do you call criminality in that place. That's why we have policemen. Apart from that, there are a lot of government building that they are abandoned for criminal activities that the government cannot fix today, like primary schools. Are you hearing me? Like primary school, secondary school, like primary school, secondary school, abandoned project that the government, that the criminal activity is going on. What has government do? What has government done to that area? You all know. You can testify for that. You Nigeria watch. Am I lying? If I'm lying, tell me straight.
No, go ahead.
What has government done to? What has government done to that aspect? Done in that aspect? Let me tell you. The viewers that are watching me or listening to what I'm saying, we should not be biased about these things. By the time you start clotting because of liking you have for somebody, clotting or trying to cover him, it will go on an extra. Before you know it, become a tyrant.
Okay.
You understand? Please, my brother, this thing is not what we should say. We should support. We all know he's a politician. We all know how they have been destroying people. They have been destroying people. Amagba have been destroying people's houses in forcefully. Collecting people land forcefully, taking laws into their hands. We all know that. So that man, that guy, has no credibility. Sincere and direct. The honesty was there. By the time we gathered and said, let's achieve this goal, before you know, politics will come in, before you know, interest group will come in. I said, no. As far as I'm concerned, I cannot become a politician in this dirty estate, in this dirty environment.
So, but sir, why do you think it's a politics of hatred?
Thank you. Like when any politician come to power, if you don't join me, they will look for one way to come and hunt you. Like for example, now I have my example, my reasons of saying that, and that was a very good question from you. You remember when Bob Bizwa was against this present government, and they said they would take one part of his property. Is it from Ringo and another? I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Shaibu has said he's going to remove that building, something like that. The Bizwa crossed over, and those property is not cannot be destroyed today. You understand? Then, like what we call the other person that was Oshomele too, also the same thing. Same thing too. Something like that. I think although that was a government land anyway, I think Oshodi, like Oshodi was also against Oshomele, and Oshomele also did something like that to something like that. So when are we going to stop all these things and grow to a greater society that will when you are in politics, it should be a mutual playing ground. When it is off, it is off. Then life continue. You understand?
Yeah.
Life continue. We should not pack people because it's against me during time of election today. Now, if it's not trying to support me, I'm going to do that to him. No. That's the reason, I like your question. I love that question. That's the reason I'm against that kind of politics.
Okay, now it's obvious that you are against the moves of the governor of Edo State, right? To confiscate or to revoke the C of O of that land, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's fine. Let's hear from other people. Maybe you can contribute again.
Okay, good. I will give it time. I will give time for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hello. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Turn down your system, please.
Okay. Good evening, Mega West and crew. I'm calling from Italy.
My brother, I bet talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay. Please, I'm going to use the Queensland language because that is what you said from the beginning of this program.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So in the issue of Pastor Ize-Iyamu and the issue of Amagba youth or community, what I see about this revoking of the C of O is that the first thing I heard what you read before, the allegation was the land is bushing and they are using that place for a hideout for criminal. First thing, if obaseki want to use that to revoke the C of O, first thing, how many allegations have been laid to the police station?
Okay.
Saying that place is be used for criminality. Firstly, that go for that. Secondly, if the community gave the land to Pastor Ize-Iyamu and Pastor Ize-Iyamu failed to develop the place, maybe it can be because of maybe financial issue or whatever. For the process, government does not have the right to come in except the community lay a complaint to the government and say this place was taken by force, was forcefully taken from them by Pastor Ize-Iyamu. So this issue is that it's just a politics of hatred. And I still recommend obaseki for the job he's doing. So for now, you see, everybody is trying to look for something else better doing with their life because we don't know who is coming for the next time. So I see my whole conclusion is that this is hatred and a barbaric act that we are living in Edo State.
There is hatred and barbaric. That are two words we use. That means from the governor, right?
Yes, from the governor.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let's talk to someone else. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Turn down your system. Let's hear you. Hello. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you, Najawa.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Asia. My name is Steven.
Okay, Mr. Steven, please talk to us.
Okay, I was overhearing what people have been saying on the live news. Like
Okay.
the other man that got from Asia, like was trying to discriminate. I see these people doesn't really know what they're saying.
Okay, be constructive. Don't insult anybody, but you can counter them.
I'm
though.
not insulting.
Yeah.
I'm not insulting. I said I can see it.
Okay.
They don't actually know. I'm not being insulting.
Okay, counter them. Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say in Russia is very straight. You can't imagine a former secretary to the government at 1990 something owing such acres of land in that local government. We were in that city where people were complaining and during the campaigns that there were government tractors inside that same allocated land which they were using for the farming. So, and other government properties like the tanks and all those things. Does obaseki not have rights to revoke such land? If they can have a government tractor for their personal farm, does it make sense to anybody?
Okay, go ahead.
So my view is very straight.
Okay.
I think the governor is well educated and he's not a stupid person for him to have said he wants to revoke. If POI is very honest to himself and he knows that the revocation is not genuine or proper, then he could go to court and sue the government.
Okay, that means you are
Then after
supporting the action of the governor, right?
I'm supporting the governor for
Okay.
his actions because what doing is what doing well.
Well, okay.
So people shouldn't be looking from the perspective of being the driver from a different political party in terms of politics.
Okay. Thank you, my brother.
We should be factual. Why did the governor go to seize the deputy runner to view her in the election? Why did he go to demolish the properties or revoke his C of documents? POI is not the only person that ran elections in the city. They already said they have properties of the government inside that farm. It's like a tractor they said they were using for farming, which belongs to the government. But that alone is implicating. So if POI is not satisfied with the revocation of the C of O,
You should
let's
go to court.
Then after, the public will not get fast and reasons why the state government revocated the C of O.
All right.
My mistake.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. That our brother from there said, what doing well. Okay. Said the actions of the governor or Edo state government, if Pastor Ize-Iyamu is not happy with it, he should go to court. So let's hear from someone else. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Where are you calling from? Oh, that's our brother there. Mr. Ize-Iyamu, talk to me, my brother. Go ahead.
Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigerians. And good evening, those wherever you may be. Thank you very much for having me on the program.
You're welcome.
First of all, there is a very interesting topic today. I think the women Edo State, Edo people, they are all here and listening.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to refer to the first two callers. I'm going to come here again as an independent, okay? I think we have a situation or a political system that a lot of people are trying to use politics. They forgot that there is a system and they forgot there is a law. Three things we are kind of not getting right here. The first two callers are saying that whatever the governor is doing is out of hatred because of political, hatred or whatever it is unlawful, that the government cannot do anything. But let me come on this place. Give me 1 second. Let me explain something.
Okay.
A system, where we have a system, the problem we have, and I still continue to say it here on your platform, is that we forgot that we have a system. When a system is not structured, there is problem. Wherever you are going to bring infrastructure, wherever you are going to bring development, and nothing is going to work because that system supersedes what that infrastructure is going to bring. Let me give you a clear example. Now, you remember there was a road that was being constructed and nothing was there. Somebody was using his hand to remove it. That is a clear indication that there is a system is not working, but they are trying to put on infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay, now let's go back to this land issue of what they are struggling. The problem is people forget that we have three arms of government in every political institution: the executive arm of government, the legislative, and the judiciary. These are the three arms of government that governs, that has the power to establish a political system. Now, the executive arm of government is using the executive power to revoke someone else's C of O based on evidences he or she must have gathered.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you want somebody saying it's a political thing, it's something. Now read the letter written by the Amagba community and read the letter that was being issued by this Igbenedion Esquire. It's clear indication that there is some violations there. But what I am trying to say, if we all are standing for something to work as a system, whereby this system has not been working ever since most of us who lives in diaspora, and now somebody came out to say, I need to fix fix the system first before we go into infrastructure. If you are not looking at it from this side, I'm looking at it from a different dimension.
Yeah.
Which I always say, as political analyst, you need to see what the government is trying to do. Now, I am not going to challenge these people that are saying he's trying to use it because of political this thing or something like that. Pastor Ize-Iyamu is a barrister. He knows the law. If you know somebody violates your fundamental right as the right to occupy to own your own property, then go straight to the court of law and prove your innocence. We have said it here before. And another thing I want to remind our viewers here is that if you continue to clamor for this so-called nonsense of a system that is unjust, so it means that another ordinary person that is living in that system has nothing to write home about. So it means that the law should not govern anybody who is on the elite. That it should be applied to only just a normal human being. And that shows that we are trying to make sure that normal individuals in that system does not have that right, to ask for anything. There are other individuals who owns land who their C of O has been, revoked by the government of the day. So you are not telling them that they are so stupid and they shouldn't challenge and just keep quiet because it's all party this one. Please let us understand that there is a fundamental right here. Don't try to defend something that is not right. If Ize-Iyamu knows that he owns the land, let him go to the court and stop trying to make it into a political thing. Our system is wrong. You have to understand that whether you like it or not. Awe will say when he sees that something is not right, he's putting it on, and you are trying to challenge it, and he is the executive governor of Edo State. I am not trying to support him here. If Ize-Iyamu wins it, I will still come out to defend Ize-Iyamu because it is right. But what I'm telling the two callers before, don't try to make it look like it's a political thing. There are other governors who have come there, other administration who have come. They saw the system being messed up. They never did anything. We are in a time. The people shouldn't come into a system like this and just play it like a game. No, it is not right. Let us try to use this kind of techniques to make sure that every law of the land is obeyed. And anybody who breaks the law, whether you are elite or an ordinary citizen or private citizen, you should face the law. It's simple. That is my contribution.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your time. Let's hear from someone else. So that's Ize-Iyamu. He insists and supported the last caller as well that Pastor Ize-Iyamu needs to go to court if he thinks that the governor is oppressing him with his power as a governor of the states. So make we hear from the next person and take it from there, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I called before, so I want to add to our last caller because it counter my own opinion.
Okay.
So I want to drop this information. He said Pastor Ize-Iyamu is a barrister or a lawyer, that if he see that Governor Obaseki have gone wrong, have gone beyond what the law said, he should go to court. So I want to give this information to Mr. Ize-Iyamu that before Tony Kabaka Hotel was destroyed, the case was already in the courts and the date was already approved for the city, for the hearing of the court of the case and everything. But unfortunately, 2 days or 3 days before the day of the court, they went there and destroyed the property. The law or the court give Governor Obaseki the permission to go and destroy the house. So we should look about those things. In Nigeria, the system is not working fine. But the thing is like, whosoever that be in power, always use that 3 arms of government to oppress opposition or who is not in power or who does not support their ideology. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Talk to me.
The man Evis, how are you, bro?
I'm very good, sir. Your name, sir?
You should know you see my picture here. This Jerome Talk calling you from UK. He's my Nigerian, by the way.
All right, okay. That picture look different, though.
Yeah, that's you look at it, zoom it properly, you will see because beard is not there.
Talk to me, sir. How you doing today?
Yeah, Evis, yeah. Really, I don't know how to thank you, brother, because there are some valid topic that you always want to discuss every point in time.
Yeah.
Big man, you are a legend.
Thank you, sir.
Man.
Thank you, sir.
I respect you a lot. Listen, this morning my brother sent me that Amagba community letter that was sent before to Ize-Iyamu. So one thing you should understand, my brother, do you know the people who want to turn everything upside down in Edo State?
Yeah.
I believe God will never forgive them, and God will reveal all their evil plan. If you see what's going on in the state, what obaseki is doing, I believe if every governor of the state should step on premium government, you will see those coming in, there will be a check balance. Because the system is so porous that people don't ask questions. That's why you see some of those people who don't reason properly like a human, they are against obaseki. If Ize-Iyamu think that obaseki is infringing his human right, he should go to court regarding that 18 hectares, which is 270 plot.
Yeah.
270 plot in the heart of Amagba. I believe there is no individual has such, even government don't have such plot in Amagba. So why would some set of people come at that Obasa is trying to punish this man? It's not about pay me back, I lose election or I win election. It's not about that. Now Obasa is a smart man, he's educated. If that plot belongs to Ize-Iyamu lawfully, Obaseki will never go and revoke. And the writing is on the wall. We the Edos. Have you been to that plot? I remember the late 2019 when I traveled to Nigeria, I drove past that area.
Yeah.
If somebody is operating a farm, you will see a lot of activity going on there. We are talking about 270 plot. Big man, that kind of farm. Have you been there, Elvis?
Yeah.
Believe me, brother, it's not hard to run a farm. And another thing I need to chip in.
Yeah.
Do you know that man was I don't know who gave him audacity to even one of the tractors from the government is right in that yard that he was using he's using government property to his own let's say he bought that land legitimately. And now the tractors that you are using there, you didn't buy it from the Edo State government. Only that alone. Do you know what that's a criminal offense? You cannot just come as a past liquidation one. I know liquidation and Ize-Iyamu. That land, liquidation knew quite all right that land this man did not buy it. Trust me, he didn't pay for that land. If that man bought that land from the Amagba community will not be writing those letters and all these grievances that they are pouring out now.
Yeah.
I don't think will come to light. So I don't know why some set of people, you know the truth, and you want to uncover it. Our country will not move forward. This war is holding us back. Trust me. Everybody should have a check and balance. If Obaseki is doing wrong thing now, once he leave office, someone should go there and open his book. If somebody, If previous government was doing this, believe me, the situation we are today, I don't think we'll be there. We'll not be there right now.
So you support that every government should be stepping on toes, right?
Yeah, it's more than that. They should be opening their passbook, their archive. The way you run that act, the way you run this government, your archive should be open so that we'll dig into it.
Yeah.
If there's anything that is not properly done, that man should go and start prison. He should go to prison.
Okay. But why is it? I don't know. Because I have a comment here on the comment section that I would like to respond to from one of my consecrated supporter, Rita Adams. You know, he's saying that what Obaseki is doing will be good when he starts from Igbenedion Oshomole administration. Why are 4+4 ignoring that? Just I support that comment. You know, because for me, hold on 1 minute, sir. Hold on 1 minute. The reason why I support her, because I've previously said it before, that Governor Obaseki should start the fight from the previous governments. You know, I understand that Pastor Ize-Iyamu was a direct person who's opposition, yes. But we all know that Oshomole is not perfect, and Igbenedion regime is not also perfect. So I don't know the plan of the governor yet, but at the moment I support what our sister Rita Adams is saying. So what can you say about that?
Yes, you see what Rita said. I quite 100% agree what she's saying. But at the end of the day, everything has a pace of time. When you are doing things, there are ways you go about things. You see what Oshomole, I understood that everybody is saying that because Ize-Iyamu was his opponent during the past election, that's why he's going after Ize-Iyamu.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, brother. There are ways we humans should see things. If you see that Amagba up there, when Lucky Igbinedion was the state governor of Edo State,
yeah,
right? The reason I will tell you now, the reason why Igbinedion, the reason why it will be difficult for people to say Igbinedion as Lucky said,
yeah,
because of his dad. Because before Igbinedion became Edo State government, the dad, people know Igbinedion is a brand. Everybody know Gabriel Igbinedion is a billionaire.
But does it mean that they are above the law?
No, wait, no, just wait. I'm coming somewhere. Nobody's above it. I'm coming somewhere. So if you see what the kind of 18 hectares in that GRA, please, can you tell me anywhere in that GRA, look, Igbinedion has 18 hectares, please?
Yeah.
Can you tell me anywhere in that GRA during Igbinedion's tenure?
But what about his father?
Wait, listen, I'm coming. We are coming to that. The father did not work directly with the government. Igbinedion himself. His father himself did not work directly. I've never seen any place that Igbinedion was one of those, one of the past local government or the councillor or House of Senate or wherever. So Igbinedion himself create a path for himself. That's the guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not asking you this question. I want to ask you this question directly. Can you tell me a place in Benin there, or in Benin vicinity, Benin City vicinity, where Igbinedion has 270 plots? Can you even Igbinedion himself?
There's no. I will answer you. Just ask me. Let me answer you. There's no place in Benin, as you've stated. That is right. But I actually went to Igbinedion's mansion in Abuja. Did you see that video where I recorded his house in Abuja?
Good.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, none of the governor, the previous governor, and the present governor, none of them reside in Edo State. Whenever they finish, they move away. If Obaseki finished now, he's also moving to Abuja. None of them lives in Edo State. In fact, many of us have previously said, maybe because they don't live in Edo State, maybe that's why they are not taking Edo State serious.
Wait, listen. Regardless where Igbinedion is living, I watched that your video, that that your video regarding that Abuja and Lucky Benedict house mansion.
Yeah.
I saw it. So what we are saying next is that if Obaseki is man enough, I would so love it that it should open past Benedict archive. If Lucky Benedict, if there's anything dodgy in his archive, that man should go and die in prison. He should start prison, or all those properties should be.
But if you ask me, sir, I believe that every previous government who have ruled at those states before, they have something to hide. And I want this present government to go after them. I've said it before.
Ask yourself this question. Have you seen any government in that Nigeria, what Obaseki is doing now? Have you seen, tell me one governor or anybody that is doing what Obaseki is doing now currently? That's man enough.
Yes, I know. I give him credit for that, but he should like touch other. Anyway, somebody stated on the comment section that Nigeria was you fought and you cried for Governor Obaseki to step on toes, and he's stepping on toes. Why are you crying? Yes, I want him to step on more toes, but legitimately.
Wait, let me tell you one thing. There's what we call you have to benchmark each person before you open their archive. You cannot open several archives. At the end of the day, you cannot fight any of those battles.
Okay, from one to another, right? Done with one, you move to the other. Okay.
Let me tell you, with this support Obaseki is getting, from everywhere, both in diaspora, people who are reasonable in Nigeria. Obaseki has a fan. He got a large, huge fans. Trust me. So people, they'll be oppressing the masses. Believe me, if you don't have this, once they have this power, they think they are God. They think I'm untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. Believe me, even the Oshomole, the plot Oshomole had in Ize-Iyamu, it's not as big as that of this man Ize-Iyamu.
All right. Thank you, sir. Let's hear from someone else.
If Ize-Iyamu acquired that plot legitimately, there's nothing stopping him to go to court and go and fight in court. He knows that he doesn't have anything to. There is no court that will, once you go to court, then this issue will be against it. Every case here will be against the example. He knows. That's why he's scared to go to court. He knows.
Okay, we
all know. Everybody knows. You say you're a pastor. What pastor?
Let us hear from other person, my big brother right there.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. God will reward you for what you are doing for us, my brother.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody who want to bring you down, they cannot do anything, my brother. We should stand for the truth. We should not be a coward.
Thank you, sir.
Because that's why they are taking us back. We should stand for our rights.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, as for me, I've always stated in our previous videos, for some of you or those of you that have followed me for a while, I've said it over and over again that Governor Obaseki should step on toes. For me, I will be more happy when Governor Obaseki opened the page of Oshomole, Lucky Benedict. Yes, but anyway, anyhow, the governor is doing it. As long as it's legitimate, anybody who think that it's not legitimate and is doing it because of hatred, like you guys have stated, let them take him to court. Pastor Ize-Iyamu is a barrister. He can take him to court. You guys don't worry. Let's talk to someone else here. Somebody is calling in. Let's talk to another person right here. 1 minute, people. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Yeah, calling from Germany.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Joseph.
Mr. Joseph, go ahead. Turn down your system, please. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, my concern is about Lucky Benedict. Benedict has already been dealt with. You know that.
Okay. How? Talk to us.
During the time of Ibori.
Okay.
You know that Lucky was arrested, if not for his father.
And so, arrested, how long did he spend in jail or in prison?
That is what we are saying. It's because of the influence of his father.
And no, you cannot say he has been dead.
All the money that he stole, most of the things that he embezzled from the government, they retrieve it back. That's why you see him. You don't see the way he's looking.
Okay.
So if really Obaseki want to deal with people, it should be a Shomole, not Lucky Benedion. You know that?
Okay, but we want to. Okay, you try to tell me that Lucky is above the law?
Not above the law. They don't already deal with her.
Deal with her, sir. I'm not aware. How many Edo people are not aware? Did they penalize him for anything? Was any of his properties confiscated?
Yes, many things. The father some five chiefs stood for Igbinedion not to go to prison, not to travel out of Nigeria.
Okay.
They took his diplomatic passport away from him.
Okay. What about Oshomole regime?
Yeah, for that one, me, I want Lucky to check Oshomole.
You want Obaseki to check Oshomole, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's fine, sir. That's fine. Let's talk to someone else.
Even before Lucky came to be a governor, he already has money before. You know that.
That's fine. Let's talk to someone else.
Lucky was 2 years chairman for Redo local government. He never collected any money, the salary. So let me just leave you so that you talk to other people.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Hello. Are you there? We lost that caller right there. Let's talk to someone else. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Good evening, Naja Wash. Kevin.
My brother Kevin. Talk to us for this one with the table. So.
But what do you mean I want to try to talk, my brother? Because of this, what do I want to try to talk? You see that land where we talk about so.
Yeah.
Many people remember at the time where Pastor Ize-Iyamu take that place in that village. You understand?
Yeah.
Before the Congo meeting, 20 years ago or 16 years ago, Amagba never developed.
Okay.
The one can tell me say person now, maybe you where the Europe now go buy land for Nigeria. You can't go find one village, say you want to put one something, maybe like auto poultry, anything. You can't go buy big land for inside one village. And last, that place got developed. Because of that place got developed now, the government go up because of that one. Revoke your C of O. That be waiting people they try they talk. I be because Pastor Ize-Iyamu fed the power. Because I see many people did where we say all those people were don't take government before. They go another place, go they build us.
Okay, my brother. My question to you now, more for the take and quick with other people. Are you in support of what Obaseki is doing to his Pastor Ize-Iyamu or against it?
No, me I not feel support that one because as far as they buy the land or they give one the land.
Okay, that means you are against governors.
That place now got developed because of that place.
Okay, that means you are against.
I not feel support that country.
Okay, you are against governor steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. More talk to another person. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead, talk to me.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, sir.
This is Rema calling from Germany.
Talk to me, sir. Talk to me. The matter now is big past me. I bet more not talk.
You know what? The truth is that many people will support Ize-Iyamu, many people will support Obaseki. But for me,
yeah,
if you live around GROA,
yeah,
you will know what happened around there. If Obaseki want to even revoke any C of O,
yeah,
make it fair check
Even where Ize-Iyamu build the house, make it know what happened there. Now mud did that place.
Okay.
We live there. We know what happened. Now mud they feed that place. There are so many things when the person know they even look. You understand?
Yeah.
In case of Lucky Village regime, Lucky himself was not corrupt. These are the people around him was the corrupt people. You understand?
Yeah.
If you say Governor Obaseki really go deep to uproot things. There are people that will pay for what they did. Because the most corrupt government we have ever had in Edo State is Lucky Village regime. But Lucky Village himself was not that corrupt. People make him corrupt. The people around him, which are not these men. Where he built his house was mud. You understand? That place was mud. My parents, they fill up that place. That was mud. You understand? There are some C of O, he never even revoke. That land in Amagba, that guy that just called last said, he said Amagba was a village then. Yes. If he has the authentic document that he bought that land with, let him take it to court. It would be invalidated.
Okay, my brother. Now 2 minutes to the give person. You don't do. Make I ask you last question, my brother. Now, are you in support of Obaseki's decision to revoke that C of O or against it?
Yeah, bro. May I tell you, the truth is that Obaseki is on the right track.
Okay.
And he need to retrieve everything that belongs to Edo and every individual.
Okay, that means you are in support of Obaseki. God bless you, my brother. Okay.
Somebody must do the right thing.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. I'm going to talk to another person. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Najawash. My name is Adewale James.
Baba, good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening to you. Go ahead. Your 2 minutes don't start. Talk to us.
Not be small thing. My heart does the short. The question I want to ask, is it the case in the court already or not?
Pastor Ize-Iyamu never come and talk to anybody. Not go court. Nothing at all. People are only just assuming. So he never go court. He never talk. He never respond. Nothing at all.
Very good. Very good. Very intelligent man. I like it. You know, what about the Edo Central Hospital? They finished with that proof, with that one.
I don't know. Not be that one with the talk now.
Okay. No, you know why I'm saying all this?
Yeah.
You know, if you compare, you know, during the time when Ize-Iyamu bought that land or the dash out, maybe it's about 20 years ago, or he used the money, he used the church money to buy that land, as I said before. So, waiting those day ground, we need to focus on. Not be all this land go to find inside bush where it can't be time or what's so called. Let's focus on infrastructure. Let's focus on all these hospitals, schools. The children, they are really suffering. If you look all this building, no one is in a good shape. Everything is down. Our security is down. So we cannot just use the whole year to fight land. The land that someone don't have about maybe 20 years ago. What about this Lucky Ligbenedio? You know, that guy did a lot. That one is the one that messed Edo State.
Okay.
Lucky Ligbenedio is the one that messed Edo State. So they said that he go in for. He didn't go any.
10 seconds to go, sir. 10 seconds to go.
So I'm not in support with it. I know in support with.
So that means you are not in support with the governor. Okay, good.
No.
So Mr. Adewale James is against Governor Obaseki's decision to revoke Pastor Ize-Iyamu C of O. Okay, thank you, my brother.
It's just a hatred.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead, talk to me. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my name is Valentine. I'm calling from Ireland.
Okay, Mr. Valentine, talk to us. Your 2 minutes don't count already.
Yes, I know. I know, say we have been seeing that Obaseki should step on toes. Let me tell you something. Obaseki is a learned person.
Okay.
Obaseki is not an evil person. Obaseki is a God sent to
Edo people. But
Okay.
Edo people have never realized. So that means that if we want really to follow things are happening in that Edo state. That's why Edo state is not developed. When those people they are in power, or those our big men, they have claimed many things to themselves for so many years. Like the companies they say in Edo state, will the time of Ushumule.
Yeah.
Obaseki should step on more toes, my brother. Obaseki is a godsend. That man is a very nice man.
Okay.
People they don't know what is happening and what he's doing to Ize-Iyamu. If it's really Ize-Iyamu, that thing is he really own that land. He should come out and talk to the Edo people since all those days. He keeps silent. Why did he keep silent? You don't say your own house, somebody take it for you, will cry out. No, this house, I bought this house, this the document. You see what Kabaka did last time? Kabaka cried out. He was showing the whole world why this man did not come at that time. We should start for the one something I know, even though they're talking about Ize-Iyamu, Ize-Iyamu is the one of the best man in Edo State that make Edo State, Edo State was open. They make Edo State, the whole world know Edo State because of Ize-Iyamu. Ize-Iyamu did not steal anybody. Ize-Iyamu is one of the person that bring Okada airline. Since that time, the Benin people bring Ize-Iyamu down. You understand? It's the first people that start Okada airline that make people to know about Edo State. Why they against Ize-Iyamu? They should go and check Ize-Iyamu this day. They be like what that brother said, and I've said this in this program. This moat around Benin, you know what that brother was saying?
You have 20 seconds, sir. 20 seconds.
Okay, let us go to let us rephrase the fact that moat. Let us dig that moat. Right? I want Oba to come out. Oba will say that moat. He want the government to dig it round again. We say those will be okay. Many houses will go down. Many houses.
Okay, that means my final question be say you are in support of Obaseki or against him?
I'm in support of Obaseki 100%. 100.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What is called our former the last governor, Oshomole.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. You have 2 minutes. Talk to me, sir. Hello. This man don't know say we they talk for you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Turn down your system so we can hear you. Turn down your system, sir. Turn down your system.
It's turned down now.
Okay, sir. Go ahead. What's your name, sir?
Hello, my name is William Agbonlaho.
Mr. William Agbonlaho, Baba, talk to me. You get 2 minutes.
21 hours.
I'm calling from Holland.
Talk to me, sir. Talk to me, sir. No talk this matter as you're the table, so.
You know, say Obaseki is where he enter, they do different things. Or Kaile, they fight them now. How person go buy land for Benin? Different agency they start, Oba stop them, but yet they come out in Okaile style. But this man now, if they remove people who don't take those state property, if they take them for their hand and give it back to the state, why would not go support them? That's the question. Why people go they fight and not be, they take them to himself. Anything we take now from people we don't take this thing by force, when they post, it's not taking it, it's
but you cannot expect everybody to agree with him as well. So that's why we call it opposition. So people who disagree, some will agree.
Everywhere, nobody they agree together. That is why everybody get different opinion.
Yeah.
My view for this matter be say this man they do the right thing.
He's doing the right thing. Okay, that means you support him for revoking the
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Thank you, sir.
If he collect that land legally, if that property now he own legally, no shaking. He make it go court, go fight out.
Thank you,
If
sir.
he win, no problem. They'll give him back to him.
All right.
2 minutes is over. Bye to everybody.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you there. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. You only have 2 minutes. Turn down your system and talk to us. Where are you calling me from?
Good evening, Niger Watch.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been listening to your program this evening, and this concerning Ize-Iyamu and sitting governor.
Yeah, the revocation of the C of O that belongs to Pastor Ize-Iyamu. Yes. What's your take?
So, my own dimension of it is that, so many people are contributing, they are saying their own part of it. Some days ago, I called concerning the Okagili issue. Then I give you some reference, the people that they are going to deal with in Amagba. The other person called us where they were condemning my own comment and all that. That is not my problem. So what I'm still going to tell you, I told you I'm speaking from organic. My speech is organic, and I'm speaking from a direct source. I'm also going to tell you this. The revocation of C of O of Pastor Ize-Iyamu, it was not just a day's overnight issue. If Ize-Iyamu really know that he's the rightful owner of this property, I think by now he should have come out and prove himself that this property belongs to me.
But we don't know. We don't know what he's planning to do yet, though.
Yeah, let me just give you some reference about this property, because the time Ize-Iyamu was in the power, it was in the government. We know, I personally, or I can say we know, because some of us, we know how this property came out, how they prepared and said that he's going to use it for agriculture school or something like that, farming and agriculture school. There are some buildings inside as we are talking now. If the people,
you have 20 seconds, sir. 20 seconds to round up.
Okay, so there are some buildings inside. So those buildings, there was a time when Ize-Iyamu realized this. They forcefully organized people to go and dump there, be telling them they are the students, and they were giving them, as at that time, they were giving them 5,000 naira a week to prove to Edo State government that yes, they really realize what they said they are going to do there. There is a boy close to me here who
round up, sir. Round up.
Oh my goodness. I really want to give you some.
Okay, go ahead. I give you another 1 minute. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. So they now gather boys and girls, they go and dump them inside there. They were giving them 5,000 naira every week for them to shut up that they are students of that agriculture school that they are inventing. This white governor Obaseki rose up today to revoke this C of O from Ize-Iyamu. You know that acquiring those property, the money, the fund which Ize-Iyamu used to acquire those property is from Edo State money. Is our revenue. You understand me? So they now later find the whole document, the source where the money came out from. So the other land, Amagba community added to it. It was opportunity for Amagba to get light. They now use that opportunity to give Ize-Iyamu some pieces of land to add to that part of that school. They now said, then Ize-Iyamu now promised them that when the contractor now abandoned the electricity project, he will complete it.
Did he complete it?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so why is Amagba people now allegedly now demanding for the land they gifted to him?
I told you a few days ago that they are a hungry lion, they are a traitor. You understand me what I'm telling you now?
Yeah.
A few days ago, I told you. So now I'm telling you this now. The Amagba now, government is going to collect the one Ize-Iyamu acquire from the government purse. But this one they gave to him, they want to retrieve it back, and you know what that means to them.
Okay. All right.
To them.
Okay, so my final question to round this up is that are you in support of what Obaseki is doing now or against it?
Yes, I'm fully in support, 100% support.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. We are rounding up in the next 10 minutes. We are rounding up the show. Go ahead, sir. What's your name?
Yes. Good evening. A wonderful program. I'm calling from the Caribbean, St. Martin. This is Cyril. How are you?
Thank you very much, sir. Talk to me.
Yes, man. You're loud and clear over here. Listen, I'm following everything that the governor is doing. Yeah. Just a couple of weeks ago, I heard you and me and the rest of the Edos, they were supporting this governor on the move he made pertaining to some lands in Benin. Am I correct?
Yes, of course.
He made a big move, and some of us are still dancing.
Of course.
And now this.
Yeah.
That is over.
People are going back to all sides of division again. This is not the time for this. Whether it's right or wrong, this is not the time for this. There are other things that the governor can do. Yeah, but I believe that the Ize-Iyamu,
yeah,
I believe that I believe he's honest. And I believe the land is his land. I believe it.
okay. You believe the land doesn't belong to him, right?
I believe the land belongs to the Ize-Iyamu.
Okay, okay.
The land belongs to him.
Oh, you believe it
Yes,
belongs to
I
him.
believe it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is just a politic, not a politics. It's a politic.
Okay.
So sooner or later, it will be found that Ize-Iyamu is actually the owner of the land, and it will be given back to him by the same governor, and then we all will be rejoiced. Oh, he's a good man again.
Okay.
Listen to me.
The
people of Benin remain calm. Listen to me. You hear the lies first, and the truth comes out always. Ize-Iyamu is a minister of God, and trust me, if he is a true believer of God, he has the faith. God will see him through. The governor will say to him, listen, he's okay. He's doing a good job. Focus on what Benin people need right now. The roads and other things, the schools, they need to be taken care of right now. Not some land that is been. Nah, you don't need that now. Come on.
All right. Thank you, sir.
The other day when he did that for the people. Now he stopped the dance. Now he's now created even more enemies. Anyway, keep the program up. You're doing a wonderful job. Bring this on, St. Martin.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. That is our brother all the way from Caribbean. You know, we are rounding up in the next 5 minutes, rounding up this show. We're almost 3 hours now. I think it's time for us to round up right now. We still have only one caller to pick, and that's it. Only one. You know, thank you, people, for your time with us today. As you all know, we have the caller now. This is our last call for today. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash, and good evening, everyone listening to the program.
Your name, sir?
I'm calling from Austria. My name is Ambassador Christopher Osagi.
Ambassador Christopher Osagi, all the way from Austria. Talk to me, my lovely brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, about this issue of Ize-Iyamu.
Yeah.
This one a clear issue that Obaseki is only doing what he's doing because of hatred. So those people are calling and saying that he's doing the right thing.
Okay, that means you are not in support of what Governor Obaseki is doing, right?
I'm not in support because this is clear. If you look at it in any angle,
in every endeavor, yeah.
Obaseki is doing it with hatred because first, anybody that disagree with Obaseki will go after that person.
But why is he not going? Why is he not going after Oshomole then?
Because you know that if you go after Oshomole, he himself will go down because he's part of the government with Oshomole. You understand? So him and Oshomole know what they did to Edo State. They both thief together. So you don't expect criminal to hold criminal. So he cannot hold Oshomole because they know what they did. He's only attacking those people who kick against him, who don't agree with him. You understand? You cannot just come, since Obaseki have taken the position as a governor, that is when Edo State lose respect. Look at the way they are rubbishing our monarch, look at the way they are rubbishing the state.
Okay.
He's not the first governor in Edo State. So he came and bring down the dignity of the state. You are saying that they are using the land for terrorists, criminal. They are using that land for different bad things. As a state government, if you want to secure that place, you will do that because you are the chief security of the state. There are many communities that they are kidnapping, killing. Why Obaseki didn't go there and seize the community? Because this one belongs to his fellow politician who disagree with him.
Thank you, my brother.
You understand? So this is politics.
So I bet talk him again. You are totally totally against Governor Obaseki. Talk him again.
I'm totally against Governor Obaseki because he's not doing anything for the state.
Una hear am?
This 5 years plus.
Okay.
5 years plus. Obaseki cannot come out and say this is what he have done in Edo State. People are there clapping. Obaseki is working. Obaseki is working. I'm in Nigeria, January. Obaseki failed. Look at Ring Road, the city center, the heartbeat of the state. Ring Road, there is no light. When it comes to 8 o'clock, you will see everywhere is black hat. The capital city of Edo State. So there is someone will call here and tell me that Obaseki is doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. Okay, you said Ize-Iyamu should go to court. Okay. Kabaka took his own hotel case to the court. Before the court give go ahead, Obaseki went there and destroyed the hotel because Obaseki knew that he's not going to win Kabaka when if they follow the due process, he's not going to win the case.
All right, thank you, my brother. You don't chop your 2 minutes finish. You can't chop my whole 2 minutes join and now 4 minutes you spend. You are owing me 2 minutes. Next time you call, I go minus and come off for your 2 minutes. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. I greet you. That is the end of our show today, my people. We've been here now for 3 hours. I want to thank every one of you who contributed into this show for your time with us. You know, as you know, we say it how it is on this platform. We don't sugarcane it for people to think that we know the best. We say it how it is. We give the platform for people to deliberate, to contribute, to say it how it is. Okay? We don't truncate anybody's opinions. So now, a lot of people called in who supported Governor Obaseki, while a lot of people also called in who are against Governor Obaseki. We go know later if Pastor Ize-Iyamu take this matter to court. We all are waiting to hear from Pastor Ize-Iyamu. We are waiting for him to challenge the government of Edo State to take them to court. Say, this land belongs to me. Whoever is behind it, trying to pepper me or in any way, make we go to court. For me, that is what I'm expecting from the pastor. So, but nevertheless, who knows? You know, say person will quiet like this will never talk now. The way you go talk, everybody go shake. So most still wait. More never judge yet. More never conclude yet. Let us wait and see the reaction of the governor, of Pastor Ize-Iyamu, you know, over the reaction of the governor. So my people, I appreciate every one of you. We get one last caller where they call us right now. I would like make I talk to them, but only 1 minute at the giver. Make I end this show. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Hello, are you there? Yeah, good evening, sir. What's your name? Where you calling us from? You have only 1 minute to talk to us. We are done.
I'm coming from Italy, sir. Thank you very much, Mr.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Every day, I just want to let people know that Obaseki is on the right track.
He's on the right track.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever anything people are saying, Obaseki is ready to step on toes. When after Obaseki has left the power, if Obaseki have any cockroach inside his cupboard, the next governor should deal with Obaseki too.
Exactly. God, I go bless you, sir. Me fe talk amo. Let this be a continuity. The next governor go see probe or deal with Obaseki. Make they go like that.
Yeah, that is it. That's why Edo State can never move forward, my brother. If you look at Edo State is one of the oldest states in Nigeria. But Edo State, if you want to count the city that is more beautiful in Nigeria now, you cannot, maybe Edo State is around 30 out of 36 states. You understand? We have to move forward. Let us support Obaseki brothers. This is not because of politics. No. You know, because Obaseki is a godsend, please. Okay, I said I give Obaseki 100 over 100. If there's anybody that he should step on toes, that's my contribution, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Governor Obaseki, some of the Edo people said they are advocating for more toes to be stepped on. You know, for me, I know sir, I don't advocate in the past to step on toes. The toes where me still they wait for it. I never see them. But you are already stepping on toes. But I'm still waiting for some. I never hear them. Step on toes, although legitimately. Take all of them, probe them, take everybody to court. I don't care. Anyhow you want to do them. Remember, now so they go still do you. Now that one let me stand for. As you finish your 8 years, bangaram, the next governor where they come, go see take you, go see probe you. If you get anything you do, we'll never know that. That is how it's supposed to be. The only way we can get proper sanity in a those states, the continuity of stepping on toes or and probing of anyone that extorted or stole our money must continue. Thank you, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you now for the good work they do for me. As soon as they support me to do this work. Our brother today will support me so much with so much money. MDT TV. I appreciate you so much. And God bless you. I appreciate all of you now there since we join us. We gotta do this program together. Now 3 hours without a day since I know they house this morning. As I know the reach out and say me I could my connect on this or go for now. So me now I need to go eat because some of the way they look me so where they look me so now don't eat pounded yam, now don't eat rice and stew, now don't eat different starch and go and everything. Now don't eat them. Me never eat. Make me go eat my own food. May I go eat my own food though. So I agree to that. I salute to that. Now God bless all of you now. Thank you very much, my good people of Edo State. I say make una take care. I see you there. Israel Samutan, God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you. June Obaseki, I see you right there. I see Henry O. I see many of Adewale James. I see you. I see C, and I see, and I'm still seeing. But I cannot mention everybody's name because we have plenty for here today. I see Fetimweti here. I see AP. I see Susan Johnson. I see, in fact, not too plenty today. I don't mention names. I bet make no verse. Make we call them a day. Would they come back again? Maybe later or tomorrow. But maybe go eat first. I never eat. And call us, no verse. I'm not the pick call again. I'm done with calls. Make una take care, my people. Good night, and I love you all.
I